God is here.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. Give yourself a hand. That's right, give yourself a hand. Hey, look, if you're new here and you never been here, first thing I need you to do is to like, to share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and stay in contact with us. Maybe you're feeling generous today. I don't know. I put the Cash App QR code right there. You can scan it if you want to. Whatever you give from your heart. And hey, this is what I always do for people that never turn on this channel, ever watch this channel. I got a message here for you, because I might not say the right things. This means to never give up. No matter what you're going through, never give up. Because if you stay down and you stay focused, the creator of the universe will meet you right where you at and help you make some sense out of the situation. Here's another message. It says, manifest the life that you want. Manifest the life that you want. Manifestation is a real thing. You're looking at a person that actually did it. Manifest everything that you see. I believed it right here. I seen it in what we call your pineal gland, my third eye. So I'd like to welcome y'all to the NKOSI channel, Third Eye Open. I have a guest with me today. This is my oldest son. Introduce yourself, man.
What's going on? It's Hasheen Simpson.
All right. We're gonna get into it today, man. This is Sunday. We're gonna drop it on you. Give you some words of encouragement. And build with you today. That's what we are going to do. Today is Sunday, March the 29th. It is 39 minutes after the hour. This is Sunday, March the 29th, 1:39 p.m. We are reading from the book of Isaiah. Isaiah, the 13th chapter. You got that?
Yeah.
Isaiah 13. Go to Isaiah the 13th chapter. Isaiah the 13th chapter. And we're going to start reading at the 5th verse. Isaiah the 13th chapter. Reading from verse 5 to verse 13. And for y'all who don't know, this ain't his first time actually been on this camera with me. Long time ago. I mean, long time ago. When he was about 5 or 6. We had a show called Like Father, Like Son on Nothing But Truth 1000. This is when they shut us down. See, every time we came bringing the truth, they always try to shut us down. Listen, if they ain't trying to shut you down, guess what? You ain't talking about nothing. If they ain't trying to shut you down, or they ain't opposing or going against you, you ain't talking about nothing. And you can take that how you want to take it. This is Isaiah 13th chapter, starting at the 5th verse. Read for me, brother.
They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh,
The Most High,
the Most High, and the weapons of his
indignation,
to destroy the whole land.
All right, they come. He's reading from the Sefer, and I'm reading from the King James Version. So we just it's a little different in a little bit, but hey, nevertheless, same message. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven. And it says, in your book, it says, say, even Yahuwah, right? Is that how I say it?
Yahuwah.
Yeah. Okay, so even the Most High, that's just the Hebrew name that they gave for God over there in the Sefer. Even the Most High, or Yahuwah, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy what?
The whole land.
So, right here is Isaiah the prophet is speaking, saying that they. Now, if you're familiar with the story, the way they wrote it in the Bible, every nation had a beef with who God's people was in the Bible. Now, we don't push God's people because we have an understanding of who God's people really is, okay? But we understand that all these messages that's written in these books were taken out of ancient Egypt. Regardless of what anybody say or who preaches against it, man, we don't even care. We just telling you the way we're going to tell it to you. Either you hear it or you don't. Nobody cares anymore. Okay. So the 5th verse says they. They is these, and I don't want to say foreigners because everybody is foreigners compared when you put them against God's people. So let's say enemies. That's what we're going to say. They are enemies. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Most High. Listen, because the Most High is going to allow these different people or these different enemies to come against the whole land. All right, here we go. And the weapons of his indignation. Indignation means to be angry or wrath. Angry with someone. To destroy the whole land. Verse 6 says what?
How ye,
come on.
for the day of the Most High.
For the day of the Most High
is at hand.
Is at hand. That means that the day for the Most High to do his work, his strange work, to start bringing all these things into fruition or bringing these things to pass, that day is now. That's what it means. For the day of the Lord is at hand.
It shall come as a destruction from El Shaddai.
El Shaddai, which means more than enough. That's another name that they gave for God in the Hebrew. Right. So it says, how ye, for the day of the Most High is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. See, it is a destruction. So we are at listen now, I didn't come up with this. I didn't just come into my mind and say, hey, I'm going to say this today. This is what the Creator gave me 4 or 5 days ago. All right. And this is what I'm telling you. Therefore, they come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Most High, and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land. So it's a destruction coming from the Most High. And I done explained to you that the Most High is going to allow these enemies to come against the whole land. All right. Verse 7. Let's go.
Therefore shall all hands be faint.
All hands, black hands, white hands, Mexican hands, all people, that's all that means, shall be faint. Come on.
And every man's heart
shall melt. Everybody shall be fearful. Everybody shall be fearful because it's getting ready to go down. Verse 8.
And they shall be afraid.
You see what I'm saying? And they shall be afraid, scared. Come on.
Pangs and sorrows
shall
take hold of them.
And they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. That means they shall be in pain as a woman that's about to give birth. Okay? You know, and the reason why she's using a woman, because anytime a woman carries a child for a certain amount of time, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, her water breaks. That's how it's going to come. That's how everything's going to happen. The day of the Most High, the destruction that's coming upon the whole land, that the Most High going to allow these enemies to come, right, against the whole land. It's going to happen suddenly, just like a woman's water breaking. And they shall be in pain. Come on.
They shall be amazed one at another.
Let me bring it back. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces, come on,
shall be as flames.
Their faces shall be as flames. Woo. Verse 9.
Behold, the day of the Most High comes.
There it goes again. It says it again. The day of the Most High cometh. You done heard it twice. Come on. Cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. It's not no play. It's not no games when this happened. To lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy who?
The sinners thereof out of it.
So he's coming to get rid of the sinners out of the land. Okay? That's what we just read. Let's read it again. Behold, the day of the Most High cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So when he comes, he's coming to get rid of sinners. Those that don't keep his word, those that don't live righteously, those that's wicked as hell. That's what sinners mean, okay? We at Isaiah the 13th chapter, at the 10th verse. Come on.
For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
Come on.
The sun shall be darkened in his going forth.
Come on.
And the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
And the moon shall not cause her light to shine. But let me give you a deeper understanding. Listen, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The stars of heaven, the stars are your children, listen, shall not give their light. That means that the children will not be living righteously at this time. What time? During what we call the day of the Most High. All right? Let me straighten this up for you. During this time, which we call the day of the Most High, the children will not be living righteously. They won't shine. Okay? We at verse 10, and it says, the constellations thereof shall not give their light. So the constellation points to the stars that's in the heavens. So everything is twofold, like I'm explaining to you. As above, so below. Remember, sun, moon, and star represents man, woman, and children. So the stars, which is the children, shall not be given their light. The actual stars in the sky, they won't be shining either. The children won't be living righteously at this time. And then it says, with wrath and fierce anger. No, drop that down. For the stars of heaven and the constellation there shall not give their light. This verse 10. The sun, listen, because nobody can destroy the sun. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth. His going forth is what? Man at this time, when he goeth forth in his regular life, will be living wickedly. Remember, the creator of the universe is sending this destruction upon the whole land, these enemies upon the whole land. All hands shall be faint, which is all people. This is what we already read. Giving you the overview, bringing you up to right where we at, right? So the sun, the man in his going forth, will not be given light either. Men will be living wickedly, because remember it says he's coming to destroy the sinners out of the land. That's what we just read. Stay with me. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, because darkness represents wickedness, ignorance, sin. And the moon, this is the woman, shall not cause her light to shine. And the women at this time will be wicked as hell also. This is the world that you're living in. This is the reason for the destruction that's coming upon the whole land. Okay, to destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Give me verse 11.
And I will punish the world for their evil. Stop.
So you can see that what I said was true. The next verse go right into him punishing the world. I just broke it down and elaborated on that star, sun, and the moon. Okay, and that's the whole world. Verse 11 says, and I will what? I will punish the world for their what?
Evil.
Their evil. That's the sinners, to get rid of all the sinners out of the land. Keep reading. And the wicked, come on,
for
their sins.
And I will cause the arrogance.
I will cause the arrogancy, come on,
of the proud to cease.
Of the proud to cease. Everybody right now, man, if you go on the internet, everybody that's preaching, everybody, boy, they proud. They listen, they so powerful. They powerful, but they can't tell you that this book is an Egyptian book. They so powerful, they can't tell you that Akhenaten is King David out the Bible. They can't tell you that. They so powerful, they can't tell you that Tutankhamun is the real Solomon in the Bible. They don't know none of the mysteries. They arrogant, because God ain't called these people. Let's keep reading, man. I will cause the arrogancy
of the proud to cease.
Of the proud to cease. That means to bring it to a stop, to a halt. Come on.
And will lay low.
Haughtiness means they prideful. I will lay low the haughtiness. See, when you're haughty, you all puffed up. You high-minded. That's how they say. You so heavenly minded. You know earthly good. Come on. I will lay low the haughtiness of the what?
Terrible.
Of the terrible. Those that's in power. When it gets to words like that, it says terrible. Those that's in power. Those that's rich. Those that seem like they're ruling. Okay, in this world. The terrible. Verse 12.
I will make a man more precious.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Come on.
Even a man than the golden wedge.
Ophir. So when it says I will make a man more precious than fine gold, it's talking about a true man. What is a true man? A true man of God. Because in these days, you ain't seeing nothing but a bunch of wickedness. Darkness all around you. You see, it's one thing to talk about the light, but the light actually has got to be inside of you. You hear me? And that's what Most High, during this time, the Most High says he's going to make a man more pure than the fine gold of Ophir. Come on, go to verse 13 and we're going to get out of here. This is the last verse. Isaiah 13, verse 13.
Therefore, I will shake the heavens.
Therefore, I will shake the heavens.
And the earth shall remove.
Out of her place. That's an earthquake. Come on.
In the wrath of the Most High.
In the wrath of the Most High of the host. And in the day of his fierce anger. All right. So, we just read in Isaiah 13 and verse 13 that there is a day coming where the Most High is going to release some fierce anger. He also said in Isaiah 13 that he was going to punish the whole world for its evil. He also said that he was going to destroy the sinners thereof out of their world, right? And he says in verse 5, read that one more time, Isaiah 13 verse 5, they is those enemies who I'm speaking that the Most High is going to allow to come. They come from where?
A far country.
All right. As long as you heard it, that's all I needed you to hear. Let's go to Revelation. Go to Revelation, the 6th chapter. In your book, it's going to say Kazan. It's at the back too.
Look like your name.
I told people that. Hey, listen, you remember what we was talking about earlier? Yeah. You see how certain stuff you don't even gotta, you don't gotta make it up. It goes together, right? It's called proof. It's called proof. The Most High, if the Most High told you something and let you know something, it don't matter what anybody's saying around you. He'll always have some type of messages there for you, so you can understand. You see? It's a beautiful thing. Revelations, Kazan, the book of Kazan, Shazan. Man. The 6th chapter. Revelation, we're going to just go to the 6th chapter. King James Version, if y'all got it. Revelation. And we're going to start at, let's start at, start at verse 1, man.
You said 6:1.
Revelation, the 6th chapter. Start at verse 1. All right, let's read.
And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals.
All right. Now, what I want y'all to understand is this. What I want y'all to understand is this. They are talking about who they call the Son. Now they're showing you, I'm showing you that the way they translated or transliterated this book and this story, they had an ulterior motive. So right where they show you his son being a lamb is not a animal that even defends or fights or stand up for himself. Okay? A lamb is a defenseless, passive, nice type animal. A lamb will see a wolf out to eat him, and by the time he realizes that the wolf gonna eat him, it's too late. He don't even know how to fight. So the way they wrote this for you, they want you to see his son as a lamb, as defenseless, or passive, or so nice. Now we just read in Isaiah 13 about the Most High destroying the whole world with his wrath and his anger. That's the reason they want you to know about this lamb. So you feel safe to do whatever you want. So that's why they want you to think he's so defenseless and helpless. That's the ulterior motive they want you to have. That way you can just live like you want to live with no consequences. Now, to give you the real understanding once again, I have to play it over and over again like a beautiful song for you so you can learn. The people that transliterated this book was called Hyksos. The Hyksos were people that got ran out of Egypt by a pharaoh named Moses. So when they translated the Bible, they called him Moses. And when they got ran out of Egypt, they called it the Exodus. But when you Google and look up the Hyksos, it was called the expulsion by a pharaoh named Moses. Okay? Now, when they got ran out of Egypt, they had to live in the desert for 40 years. Nowhere to go. White people around all these black people had nowhere to go because nobody trusted these people. So none of these black people would let them in their land. So they had to live in the desert for 40 years. While they was in the desert, they kept things like lamb, sheep, goats, bullocks. They stunk. This is their history. Okay? So when they translated your Bible, and they get to Jesus or whoever Jesus was supposed to be, they gave you the good shepherd. They say, we went to the slaughter like lambs to the slaughter. Wolves and sheep clothing. Now when you get into Revelation, the 6th chapter and the opening of the seals, they say his son is a what? A lamb. Because these are things that they could understand. These are things they interjected into their Bibles. Now, if you know the understanding of the scriptures, you can read back during those stories. You can go back to Exodus and all of these things, and you can read where when Jacob and them came into Egypt, they said, listen, I'm showing you, man, the creator is here. That lambs and sheep and goat herders and sheep herders was an abomination to who? The Egyptians. Okay, see? So we know they put that in the Bible. Now, so where it says lamb at, we're going to say his son. We're going to say the son, okay? So Revelation 6:1, thought I'd give you that before we get into it. It's important that you get wisdom, but with all your wisdom, you should get an understanding. And that's what I just did, gave you an understanding of what we're getting ready to read. Now, Revelation the 6th chapter.
And I saw when the sun opened one of the seals.
So the sun opened one of the seals. Come on.
And I heard,
as it was the noise of thunder,
one of the 4 living creatures saying, come and see.
Come and see, come and see, come and see. Verse 2, let's see what they're talking about.
And I saw, and behold, a white
horse, come on.
And he that sat on him had a bow.
Had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. Verse 3.
And when he had opened
the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. Verse 4.
And there went out another horse.
Another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Verse 5.
And when he had opened the third
seal. He opened the third seal. I heard the third beast say, come and see. Come on.
And I beheld,
and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances. Listen to me, son. Them pair of balances I'm telling you about. Yep. He's a Libra. That's what those balances is important. Listen, he had a pair of balances in his hand. Verse 6, what it say? And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 beasts say,
a measure of wheat.
This deals with your food, everybody. Pay attention. A measure for wheat. Wheat is bread.
For the dinner.
A denarius or a dinar, that should be a penny. Come on.
And their measures.
And 3 measures of barley. That's dealing with bread. That's how you make bread to eat. For a penny. Come on. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Everything you can use. You use wine to drink. You use barley and wheat to make bread. Barley is also used to make beer and stuff like that. You use pennies and dinars to pay for it. And it's going to be measured out to you. So you can't hardly get anything for the cost of $1 anymore. Let me explain it to you. Go down to the next verse.
And when he had opened the 4th
This is verse 7. Revelation 6, verse 7.
And when he opened up
the 4th seal, come on.
I heard the voice of the 4th beast
say, come and see. Verse 8.
And I looked and behold,
a pale horse, come on. And his name that sat on him was what?
Death.
Death and hell, or yours should say Sheol, followed with him. So when it says hell, this doesn't mean flames of fire. This means the actual grave. People are going to die. When they die, they get buried in the ground, which is called Hades, or Sheol. That is the grave. So this last horse, this pale horse, and I looked, this is verse 8, this is Revelation 6 chapter verse 8, and I looked and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death. So Death rode the pale horse, and people dying and getting buried in the grave followed him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword. This is the job of all these riders on these horses, right? It was given to them to kill with the sword and with hunger and with death and with the beasts of the earth. So people are going to die by the sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Shoot. That's our people against each other. That's country against country. Live by the sword, you die by the sword. And then it says, what was the next one? And hunger. All right. People going to die from starvation. Come on. And with death. All kinds of death. People dying in car wrecks. People dying in their sleep. People dying from AIDS. People dying from COVID. People just dying. People dying from sugar diabetes. People dying from high blood pressures. People dying from all type of diseases. Listen. And with the beasts of the earth. Animal attacks. Wild bear come out of nowhere, just attack people, killing them. Oh, that can't happen. All right. All right. Verse 9. This is Revelation 6 chapter, verse 9.
And when he had opened the fifth
seal. We're going to go through all the seals. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar what?
The souls of them that were slain for the word of Elohim.
Over there it says the word of Elohim, because the word L-E-L. What's my mission? My mission. You know what my mission?
L.
Oh. Anyway. See, I told you that I don't even have to make up nothing. Anyway, listen, it's a beautiful thing. Listen. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High. Okay? And for the testimony which they held. Now, the word of the Most High, this is what I want you to understand. This is not the testimony of who they call Jesus. Jesus did not exist. If you studied your Bible and you studied history, you would actually know that. Okay? Now, when I say it's the word of God, the word of God is the truth. The truth. The truth is, this book was an Egyptian book that they took from the hieroglyphics and they changed it, translated it, transliterated it. They used something called parallelism, trying to parallel the story, but they did it wrong. They didn't do it wrong. They knew what they did. They deceptively used parallelism in a deceptive way to hide a real story. Okay? Because these people that translated this, these Hyksos, before they got to be in Hyksos, they came out of caves. That's their history. Now, come on. Where was I at? Verse 10?
9, I think verse 9.
Come on. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them which were slain for the word of the Most High and for the testimony which they held. Okay. Verse 10.
And they cried with a loud voice saying, how long, the Most High,
holy and true,
do you not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
That you avenge, do you not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? Now, in Isaiah 13, it just said he's going to avenge and punish the whole world. And he's going to punish them because of this that we're reading right now. This is verse 10. And they cried with a loud voice saying, how long, O Most High, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?